Namaste and welcome to Yoga with Hitesh. Today we will talk in details about the Kapalabhati Pranayama. We will talk about what this practice is, what are its benefits, who should avoid it or be careful with this practice, and then we'll go into the actual practice at the end of the video. If you would like to jump directly to the practice, you can use the timestamps below and choose which section would you like to watch and practice first. But I will start with the explanation, the benefits, the contraindications, and then we will practice. So let's get started. Kapalbhati Pranayama is a powerful breathing technique that involves forceful and quick exhalations and passive spontaneous inhalations, and it is done in a repeated manner for a particular period of time. The word Kapalabhati comes from a Sanskrit word Kapala, which means the skull or the frontal brain, and Bhati, which means shine or to illuminate. So Kapalbhati Pranayama is often referred to as the skull shining breath because of its energizing and purifying effects on the body and the mind. Now, let's discuss the benefits of this practice. Kapalbhati Pranayama is one of the Shatkarmas as well. In fact, this is the only practice of pranayama which is also one of the Shatkarmas. Shatkarmas are 6 purifying practices in Hatha Yoga, and because Kapalabhati has the purifying and energizing and cleansing and detoxifying effects in the body, it is also considered a Shatkarma and pranayama. So when we talk about the benefits, which is now, the first benefit is this, that the practice has energizing effect in the body, purifying effect in the body, detoxifying effect in the body. When you are doing forceful exhalations, what it does is that it cleans your lungs from the impurities it might have, and it also tones your abdominal organs, your digestive system improves, and also your kidneys and liver are working directly because of the abdominal contractions. It has this detoxifying effect. It has the energizing effect because you have your solar plexus, the Manipura chakra here, which is linked with vitality and energy. And since you are working with this area, you have this vitalizing and energizing effect from this practice. Your respiratory system, the function improves because of this practice, and also your skin starts to feel shiny and youthful due to this practice. You are secreting digestive hormones and your digestive system starts improving with the regular practice of Kapalabhati. And because this practice involves active exhalation and contraction of the abdominal muscles, it improves your focus and concentration. If you are a very energetic and you have a lot of mental energy, you will find out that this practice helps you focus and center and direct your energy in one direction. Whatever you're doing, you will find that your focus improves with regular practice. So these are some of the benefits of the practice. Let's discuss the contraindications. If you have high blood pressure, and if it's uncontrolled high blood pressure, then you want to either completely avoid this practice, or the power with which we exhale in this practice, you can put less effort in exhale and be very mindful while practicing and see what effects do you have because of the practice. If you are pregnant, because it's working directly with abdominal muscles and your pelvis, there could be too much stress and tension for pregnant people. So you want to avoid this practice, or practice with someone who is qualified in prenatal and postnatal yoga, and they can guide you better. If you are prone to vertigo or dizziness, you should avoid this practice, or again slow down with this practice, because it is very energizing, and when you finish the practice you may feel a bit dizziness. Even normal people who don't have this condition can feel dizzy for a few seconds. So if you already have this condition, you might feel dizzier, so you want to be careful with this practice. Who else should avoid this practice? If you are going through any mental condition, Although one of the benefits of this practice is that it improves mild depression, it improves your condition of stress and anxiety because of its nature of the practice. But if you already have some condition, you want to practice very mindfully and see how it works for you. Same goes with respiratory system. It improves your respiratory function, but if you're already struggling with some kind of respiratory issues, you want to go into the practice very carefully. Now, let's do the exact practice how it is. So it's very important to sit upright. So you can sit on a chair, you can sit however you're comfortable. The only important thing is to have your spine straight and not to be like this. So be like this in crossed position. You can be in half lotus, which is Ardha Padmasana. You can do full lotus, which is Padmasana. You can just sit comfortably however you feel like, which is Sukhasana, or you can go in Vajrasana if this is easier for you to sit like that. And as I said before, you can also sit on a chair. When you sit in a cross-legged position and you feel like your knees are higher and your body, your center of gravity is backward and you're not very comfortable, you can sit on something, take a cushion or a blanket, and so your hips will be higher, knees will be lower, and you will find it easier to sit. Okay, now for the practice, as I said, the most important thing is to keep your spine upright and chest open, and be conscious of your breathing. And try to feel more of your breath in your belly and less in your lungs. You can use a hand to connect with the abdominal area. When you touch your belly, touch the upper part of the belly. And notice a slight expansion in the belly as you inhale and contraction as you exhale. Inhale and your belly expands. Exhale and your belly contracts. And so remember, we will keep a rhythm. A good rhythm will be 1 exhale per second. So watch me first and then follow me. When you start practicing, after you have understood clearly, you will practice with eyes closed and be very calm here, because remember, as I said, it's also a skull shining breath. You will feel a very light energy here, and it's also energizing because you're working here. So connect nicely and a quick exhale. You will not put efforts in inhale. Inhale will be a release of this contraction in the belly and a gentle breath going in, and exhale will be quick. How powerfully you exhale, you will decide with practice. In the beginning, I always suggest to go gentle. Do it like this for a few weeks, 2-3 weeks, or a month even, and then you can go faster. You can have 2 exhales per second, but don't switch between the rhythm and speed too much, and focus on just having a gentle, continuous rhythm, because that gentle rhythm also balances your nervous system and releases stress and anxiety from your mind. So quick exhale and spontaneous inhale like this. Okay, so if you've gotten it, close your eyes, use your hand here or not, but make sure that you use the belly. Some people, they get confused, and what they do is they exhale and the belly goes out with exhale, and you want to avoid that. The breath goes out, the belly goes in at the same time, like this. There is a contraction, the navel wants to touch the spine when the breath goes out, and then you inhale as your belly relaxes. Then you exhale like this. Exhale like this, yeah? Let's do 10 with eyes closed, with focus, and then we will come back. Take a pause. Just watch the sensations of your after practice, how you feel. And let's go again. This time, let's go up to 15 exhales. One exhale per second. Slowly stop. Keep your eyes closed. Keep noticing the energy that you are generating through this practice. We'll do one more round today, and then I will explain to you how you can do this by yourself, how many rounds you should do, and other things. So the last one, let's go up to 20 exhales. Stop. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Keep your forehead relaxed. Notice the sensations. Watch these sensations gradually disappearing. And slowly open your eyes. So you might have noticed that it does increase like a lot of energy in your body, and your head feels very energized, and you might feel a bit dizzy depending on how actively you are exhaling. But always after the practice, don't be quick to come out of it. Just stay quiet, and for another couple of minutes just feel this energy, and slowly that energy just pervades the whole body, and you become more calm and relaxed, and then you open your eyes. So as a beginner, I would suggest you to try three rounds of the practice. First round you can go up to 20, and then 30, and then 40, and maintain that for 1 week. When you feel like that's easier, you can go 30, 40 and 50, 40, 50, 60, whichever count you choose through your own observation. Stick to it for 1 week, and rather than focusing on the quantity of the practice, focus on the quality. How much concentrated are you during the practice? Is your mind distracted while you're practicing? Are you itching here and here and here while practicing? Are your fingers fidgeting? So be more focused on the quality, be more like steady and still, and the whole body is not moving, it's just sometimes people do like this. So you want to focus on all these aspects to see that only the nose and the belly are actively involved. Rest of the body is just there passively watching the practice. Do this for a while, and then you can build it up to 5 minutes of practice or even 10 minutes of practice without taking a break if you get there. And then after 3 weeks of regular practice or 1 month of regular practice, you can go for 2 exhales per second. I avoid showing this to you now, but I will show you, and I will hope that you will be responsible and not start like this. You can hurt yourself, you can hurt the muscles inside. So let your ego be aside, and only after a month of, or at least 3 weeks of gentle Kapalbhati practice, when your abdominal muscles are used to this new rhythm, you will go there. Okay, so the faster rhythm will be like this. But as I said, please don't do this to begin with. If you are already used to the practice, maybe you can go ahead with it. But if not, stick to a gentle progression. In yoga, it's all about patience, not having an ego, and very gradually, consistently, persistently going forward in the practice, and not like one day you are practicing once a week, very full power, and then you are not forgetting about the practice, then you do something else. That's not the yogic way. The yogic way is of discipline and consistency and commonsensical. So you go gradually. I hope this video helped you. If you have any questions that I couldn't answer or I didn't think of, please write them in the comment section and I will answer your questions as soon as possible. And if you have any suggestions or any feedback for this practice, please do write in the comment section. And I'm so happy that you spent your time and energy with me today and learned something new and allowed me this opportunity. And I hope to see you again with another practice. And please do subscribe and like this video if you have enjoyed the practice. See you next time. Namaste.